The origin of the Big Apple. The nickname the Big Apple originated in the 1920s when sports writer John J. Fitzgerald heard stable hands in New Orleans refer to NYC horse racing tracks as the Big Apple. It became widely popular in the 1970s as a tourism campaign slogan. Central Park is bigger than some countries. Central Park, a massive 843-acre green space, is larger than the entire country of Monaco. It's also the most filmed location in the world, appearing in hundreds of movies and TV shows. New York was the first U.S. capital. Before Washington, D.C., New York City served as the first capital of the United States from 1789 to 1790. George Washington took his presidential oath of office at Federal Hall on Wall Street. A melting pot of languages. More than 800 languages are spoken in New York, making it one of the most linguistically diverse cities in the world. Around 37% of the population was born outside of the U.S. The Statue of Liberty wasn't always green. The Statue of Liberty was originally a shiny copper color when it was gifted by France in 1886. Over time, the copper oxidized and turned green, giving it its iconic look. Pizza Rat, NYC's most famous resident. In 2015, a rat was filmed dragging a slice of pizza down the subway stairs. The video went viral, and Pizza Rat became a symbol of the city's gritty determination. Even in tough conditions, New Yorkers and rats always find a way. Skyscrapers and air rights. New York is home to over 6,000 high-rise buildings, and air rights, allowing people to buy or sell the space above buildings, are a huge deal in NYC real estate. This has led to the construction of some of the world's tallest residential buildings. The Brooklyn Bridge's secret wine cellars. When the Brooklyn Bridge was completed in 1883, it had wine cellars built into its anchorages. The city leased them to fund the bridge's construction, and they were used to store fine wines. Empire State Building. Lightning strikes. The Empire State Building gets struck by lightning about 20-25 times a year. It's designed to handle it, thanks to lightning rods at the top, making it one of the safest buildings during a thunderstorm. Times Square's electric bill. The lights in Times Square are so bright that it's said they can be seen from outer space. The energy bill for Times Square's iconic billboards is around $10 million annually. The subway system is massive. New York's subway system has 472 stations, making it the largest in the world by the number of stations. If you were to travel through the entire system, it would stretch over 245 miles of track. New Yorkers walk faster than most. Studies show that New Yorkers walk faster than people in any other U.S. city, averaging 4.5 miles per hour. It's no wonder that the phrase New York Minute was coined. The narrowest building in NYC. At just 9.5 feet wide, 75.5 Bedford Street in the West Village is the narrowest house in NYC. It was once the home of poet Edna St. Vincent Millay and is now a tourist curiosity. There's a secret train station under the Waldorf Astoria. Hidden beneath the Waldorf Astoria Hotel is an abandoned train platform, Track 61, that was used to transport VIPs directly from the Grand Central Terminal. Even President Franklin D. Roosevelt used it to avoid public appearances. New York's own superhero. Did you know that Spider-Man, one of the most iconic superheroes, hails from New York City? Many of the Marvel Comics storylines are set in NYC, which has helped shape its vibrant comic book culture. The famous Flatiron Building's wind tunnel effect. The unique triangular design of the Flatiron Building creates an interesting wind pattern at its intersection. In the early 1900s, men would gather there to catch glimpses of women's skirts being blown upwards by the gusts. Ellis Island's immigrant history. From 1892 to 1954, over 12 million immigrants passed through Ellis Island, many of whom made New York their home. Today, around 40% of U.S. citizens can trace their ancestry back to someone who came through Ellis Island. The underground park, Lowline. Plans are underway to build the world's first underground park in the Lower East Side, called the Lowline. It will use cutting-edge solar technology to bring natural light underground and create a green space for residents. NYC has its own subway graveyard. Beneath Coney Island is an abandoned subway yard where decommissioned train cars are stored, creating a hauntingly surreal scene of old vehicles frozen in time. NYC's oldest building. The Wyckoff House in Brooklyn is the oldest building in New York City, dating back to 1652. It was originally a farmhouse built by Dutch settlers and now operates as a museum. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content.